Hey guys, this is Melissa Bachman. Are you ready to stop spooking deer before it's even time to hunt them? Then you need the new Flex S Dark cellular trail camera from SpyPoint. With a no-glow flash option, long-lasting solar power, and a ton of settings that can be changed anytime through the SpyPoint app, there are no more excuses for letting your deer get wise before the season even starts. So check it out for yourself and see why the SpyPoint Flex S Dark is the unstoppable and undetectable scouting tool you need for your next hunt.
At Midway USA, we put customers first. The Nitro Express shipping system is icing on the cake. It was a big investment of time and money to take super fast, low-cost shipping to a whole new level. The Nitro Express helps ensure same-day shipping and low shipping costs. We hope you enjoy the Nitro Express. We built it just for you. For just about everything for the outdoors, go to MidwayUSA.com.
I'm Larry Potterfield with Midway USA. Thanks for your business.
Howdy folks, and welcome to the Hunting Stories Podcast, The Hunter's Brief, your fast and friendly update on the week's outdoor news. I'm Michael, bringing you a bunch of fresh news stories from roughly July 26th through July 31st. We'll cover everything from new seasons and permit lotteries to wildlife health and public land victories, so let's reel it in. Rodenticide taints wild pigs in California. CDFW scientists were alarmed when hunters in Monterey County reported wild pigs with bright blue muscles and fat. Laboratory tests confirms the pigs had ingested the anticoagulant rodenticide difacynine from agricultural baits. Sorry about the pronunciation there. But the department warns hunters to avoid consuming any pigs with unusual coloration, as the toxin could harm people or pets. Officials urge landowners to use non-lethal rodent control and to fence bait stations away from wildlife. Wild pig populations are exploding, and contaminated meat endangers hunters, their families, and predator species. If your pork roast looks like a Smurf, don't put it on the grill. Call the Wildlife Lab instead. Confiscated corals get second chance at the New York Aquarium. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service turned over illegally imported stony corals to the Wildlife Conservation Society's New York Aquarium. Species like Acropora and Lobophilia, protected under CITES, are being nursed back to health in the aquarium's coral propagation lab. Staff will fragment healthy pieces to grow genetically identical colonies, eventually supplying other accredited zoos. The seizure highlights the ongoing threat to wildlife trafficking to the reef ecosystems. For anglers and divers, healthy coral reef mean more fish and cleaner oceans. Stopping illegal trade helps protect these nurseries. These corals went from illegal imports to legal immigrants. Now they're living the high life under the Coney Island lights. Washington removes a problem wolf from the Togo pack. After a series of calf depredations, the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife lethally removed a male wolf from the Togo pack in Fair County. Director Kelly Susswind authorized the removal under state wolf management rules after non-lethal deterrence failed. The agency hopes removing one wolf will reduce livestock predation and ease tensions with ranchers. It's the state's first lethal removal since January. Pennsylvania opens 13 straight Sunday hunts. The Pennsylvania Game Commission voted to allow hunting on 13 consecutive Sundays from September 14th through December 7th, 2025. Act 36 of the 2025 repealed the state's long-standing ban on Sunday hunting, and the Commission's resolution is awaiting an executive order. Migratory game bird seasons remain exempt due to federal rules, but deer and other game species will be open. The Commission says the change will not harm wildlife populations and will help working hunters access the field. This matters because Sunday access gives weekend warriors more time in the woods and reduces pressure on Saturdays, potentially spreading out harvest and reducing crowding. Pennsylvania hunters can now rest on the seventh day by catching up on chores because their Sundays are booked for hunting.
Midway USA offers a wide selection of high-quality magazines from top manufacturers catering to various firearm platforms and specific disciplines of shooting. 223 is a staple, and 6mm ARC mags are just a few clicks away. If you own a clock, just bought a 6-hour, or want to shoot your 1911 a little more, you can visit midwayusa.com to get another magazine. Plinkers with a Ruger 1022 can have nearly as much fun shopping for a drum magazine as they can shooting it at the range. For just about everything for shooting, shop midwayusa.com. Hunting is not easy. It never has been. It takes dedication, motivation, a lot of patience, and quality gear. If you manage a food plot, put up stands, or need just one more game camera, we can help at midwayusa.com. We opened our doors in 1977 and continue to put customers first by offering super fast, same-day shipping. For just about everything for the outdoors, go to midwayusa.com.
Colorado leftover tags go on sale August 5th. Colorado Parks and Wildlife announced the leftover big game licenses not sold in primary or secondary draws will be available starting August 5th at 9 a.m. Mountain Time. Over-the-counter tags for elk, black bear, archery pronghorn, and white-tailed deer go on sale simultaneously. Hunters can buy tags online at cpwshop.com or by the phone or any licensed agents. Limited licenses returned or surrendered after the draw will also be released. This is the first and often only chance to secure a coveted elk or pronghorn tags without a high number of preference points. So pay attention. Set your alarm. Sleeping in could cost you that dream tag faster than a bull elk spots a neon orange vest. Florida moves toward a regulated bear hunt. Florida's Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission voted 4-1 to approve proposed rules amendments for a highly regulated black bear hunt. The rules, which must be finalized at a commission's August meeting, would allow a quota-based hunt in December of 2025, with some strict reporting and advertising requirements. The proposal comes after staff presented 3 alternatives and received public comments at a May meeting. If approved, the hunt would mark Florida's first bear season since 2015. Allowing a controlled hunt could help manage Florida's growing bear population and reduce human-bear conflicts, but it needs a broader hunter support. Florida's bears might finally stop raiding trash cans because they'll be too busy checking the hunting regulations. Arizona's Copper State Draw opens on July 30th. Arizona Game and Fish announced its Copper State Draw opens 8 a.m. July 30th. This special draw allows hunters to apply for additional permit tag for elk, mule deer, white-tailed deer, and Gould's turkey in select game units for 2026 seasons. The draw closes August 5th, so you got to get after it quick, but the application must have a customer ID, and permits may be mailed in mid-August, and payment is due within a week. It's a chance to secure some hard-to-draw permits while supporting wildlife conservation as proceeds fund habitat projects. West Virginia opens antlerless deer hunt lotteries. The West Virginia Division of Natural Resources announced July 30th that online applications are open for 10 limited antlerless deer hunts. Hunters must apply by September 5th at wvhunt.com to be eligible for a Class N resident or a Class NN non-resident stamps. Areas include Camp Creek State Forest, Daniels Ridge WMA, Boone County, and portions of National Forest lands. Applicants can check status starting September 15th, and successful hunters may harvest deer on designated dates in October, November, and December. The agency also offers state park lottery hunts for controlled deer hunts at Beach Fork, Bluestone, Kekapoon Resort, and other parks. The applications are due August 31st. Wisconsin's spring turkey season sees record harvest. The Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources reported that hunters registered 50,287 turkeys during the 2025 season, 14% above the 5-year average. Good work, Wisconsin. The season began April 12th with a youth hunt that drew 3,981 birds, more than the 2024 youth take. The regular season ran April 16th to May 27th in 6 one-week periods, which the DNR says reduces interference and spreads out hunting pressure. Nearly 246,000 harvest authorizations were available, and hunters purchased 228,844 of them. Applications for the 2026 season are due December 10th via the state's Go Wild portal. Strong turkey numbers signal successful management, and early youth participation fosters future hunts. This is great news. Good work, Wisconsin. Public land activists are celebrating a big victory. The Teddy Roosevelt Conservation Partnership, or TRCP, took staff and supporters to a public lands to celebrate the removal of the mandatory public land sale provision from the federal budget bill. We've talked a lot about this, but tens of thousands of hunters and anglers contacted Congress earlier in the summer to oppose the plan, which would have forced the sale of up to 3.3 million acres. And TRCP says the victory shows that grassroots advocacy protects access for hunting, fishing, and recreation. Staff encourage people to enjoy their favorite forests, deserts, and rivers in honor of the win. Get out there, guys, and enjoy some of the public land near you. That's your Hunter's Brief for July 26th through roughly August 1st. Join us Monday for our storytelling episode from the field, and be sure to subscribe and share the podcast with your buddies so you make sure that no one's missing out. Thanks for listening. Stay safe and keep the wild in wildlife.
Bow hunting all comes down to a moment. And in the moment, you want equipment on your bow that will get the job done. Trophy Ridge products are the tools bow hunters trust. React technology sights, rests, stabilizers, and quivers to help a bow hunter be successful in the field. And those tools are from Trophy Ridge.
Hi, I'm Matt, founder of Afuera Coffee. Coffee for the outdoors. Afuera means outside in Spanish, and we believe your coffee should be as exceptional as your outdoor experiences. We source specialty coffee, grown sustainably, sourced with care, and roasted on demand. No hype, no gourmet or premium labels, just the best coffee you've ever had delivered to your door. We roast, bag, and ship right here in the U.S., and everything we do has Mother Nature at the forefront of our decision-making, from compostable bags to recycled mailers and labels. Plus, we donate 5% of all sales, not just profits, to charities that protect and preserve the outdoors we love. Ready to upgrade your coffee and make a difference? Check us out at afueracoffee.com. That's AFUERA coffee.com. You'll find our full lineup of roasts, stories behind the beans, and more about the causes we support. Enjoy your next outdoor adventure with purpose and an incredible coffee in hand.